Ukraine, we have many doubts about what the end will be like, or how close we are to an end. According to Medvedev, the shipment of arms to Kiev from the Western allies threatens a global nuclear catastrophe. What do you think about? Do you think this fear or this, well, yes, this fear is real?
Well, Medvedev doesn't really hold any power in Russia, honestly. He was president of Russia for 4 years, this is true, but this was because he has personal relations with Putin, and because Putin wanted to install somebody whom he could, remove safely in 4 years, and that's what happened. So Medvedev really doesn't have any power. His position is very formal. Putin is using him to frighten population in the world. So basically he's using him for blackmail, for this nuclear blackmail, and for propaganda purposes. The text which he is publishing, I'm sure in Spanish they are as terrible as they are in Russian, but they're written actually in terrible style. I mean, normal, educated people do not really speak this way and do not write this way. I do not really understand if you feel it when it's translated into Spanish or into other foreign languages. But the point is that Russia is conducting this war for more than a year now in Ukraine, and they're not able to win. And they're trying to stop the assistance which Ukraine is getting, and Ukraine is getting a lot of assistance financially. Refugees are taken by Europe, by the United States, and what's important, with weapons, of course. So they try to stop these shipments of weapons, saying that otherwise they would have to start a nuclear war. It's not that we should ignore it. I do not think so. I think our reaction to this should be that we should win this war, end this war as quickly as possible. But the only way to end it is to defeat Russia. And that's what Russia is knowing now. They understand that the West came to this understanding that we cannot stop this war through surrendering Ukraine, because this is not about Ukraine. You see, if this would be about Ukraine, well, all right, we could say, okay, Russia, take Ukraine and let's live peacefully. But this is not about Ukraine. This is about recreating of the old Soviet Union. This is about Belarus, which is already taken, Moldova, which Putin wants to take, the Baltic states, which he wants to have back, the influence over Eastern Europe, which he wants to take back. Poland was just mentioned again by Medvedev. Poland was never part of the Soviet Union. So this is not about Ukraine, and that's why it's important to win this war in Ukraine. Otherwise, it will spread. It will spread beyond Belarus, it will spread beyond Ukraine, and the Baltic states, Moldova and Poland will be next. So we have no choice but to stop this war in Ukraine.